So welcome back. We are sitting again with KaiHoops, our 11-year-old analyst, and we're going to talk about the games that took place on the 2nd of January.
Yeah.
And so Kai, starting off, we had the Wizards versus the Nets. Tell me what you thought about that game. I see where the Wizards won 119-99. What would you call that?
It was a good game for the Wizards. The Nets still need some defensive help. The leading scorer for the Nets was Trey Mann, and he only scored 14 points. 5 of 9 shooting.
Right.
He needs some help really there. Justin Champagnie, for the Washington Wizards, led them in scoring 20 points, but no one carried the Wizards. The Wizards had a bunch of people in double figures.
Mm-hmm.
Marvin.
Who did the high point? Who was their highest? Who scored the most points?
Justin Champagnie.
Justin Champagnie
for the Wizards.
And was he is this the first team he has played for? How long has he been in the league?
Justin Champagnie came off the bench.
Oh, okay.
And he led them in scoring.
Okay, so he's not even a starter.
Yeah, he's 24 years old. He has a brother named Julian Champagnie, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He's played 6 seasons, and I think that's true. Yeah, Julian Champagnie. He plays for the Spurs. It wasn't a close game at all for this entire game.
Oh, the Wizards were leading entire way.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Okay. Where are the Wizards in terms of what's their record right now for this season?
This season, so the Wizards they're in 14th, so they're probably not going to make.
They're not going to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely
and neither are the Nets.
Nope, they're 13th. Yeah, they're 13th.
Okay.
So, the second game.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then of course we have our Spurs once again, who seems to be the team that know how to beat OKC.
Yeah.
Right. And I see here they play the Pacers, who, for whatever reason, the Pacers have just become a horrible team. I mean,
God, they went to the finals.
I mean, last season they went to the finals.
Yeah.
And this season, it's like the team, it's like it's completely
new roster.
Wiped out.
Yeah.
I guess that's what happens when you build your team around a single person.
Yeah.
Right. So tell me about this Spurs Pacers game.
So the Spurs won by 10. The Pacers had a very strong quarter. They got Neesmith back from his knee injury. They were leading 31-30 in the first quarter, strong. But in the second quarter, nothing was really falling. They got outscored by 14 to the San Antonio Spurs in the second quarter. And the halftime score was 71-58. So Nembhard was off to a great start. He was making his shots. The person who really led the way for the Spurs was De'Aaron Fox with 24 points of 10-19 shooting. The Spurs, they've managed to win this game without Victor Wembanyama. Stephon Castle played very solid. Dylan Harper scored 22 off the bench, which is impressive. Keldon Johnson, he has a good story about how he's a Spur. And he scored 16 points off the bench. So Neesmith, I don't know what's happening with him. He's been very bad from three-point range. He just made one one 3-pointer.
What was his record for the game? One of how many?
He was 1 of 2, but he did not get to shoot the ball at all. His this season he's been 39% from 3. He was 43% from 3 last year. But he's coming back from injury, but people expect him to be good. Some people from the G League, like Terrence Walker, who got 11 points, 0 rebounds, and 0 assists in 11 minutes. That's crazy. Benedict Mathurin had a horrible game. 2 points of 1 of 6 shooting, 0 for 1 from 3. He had a bad game. He played big minutes. Actually, not really. He played 20 minutes. But the Spurs got the W. They improved their record to 25-9. While the Pacers fall again, 6-29.
Your final 6-29. That is like unbelievable for a team that went to the finals last season. It just does not make any sense. I mean, could it be that maybe what they're hoping to do, seeing that their team has really one main guy who is out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Albert.
And so maybe what they want to do is see if they can get some number 1 picks in the draft.
Oh, yeah.
And the whole idea is, you know what? Let's tank the team. Let us try and get the worst record, right? And possibly, even if we don't get the number 1 picks, but we'll probably get some number 2 or 3 picks. Could that be the strategy?
I mean, yeah. If they get a top pick, they could be a contender. Because they're gonna get Tyrese next season, definitely. Siakam had 23 points, 10 of 18 shooting in the losing effort. Your final score was 123-113. In Indiana, by the way. So that's kind of sad right there. Okay.
Who do we have now up next? What was the next team?
Cavaliers and Nuggets.
Okay. Now here's the Cavaliers who started out the season with the best record in the East.
Yeah.
How you do say halfway through the season?
Yeah.
They have basically collapsed. I mean, they're not looking anything like themselves, right? And then we have the Nuggets having lost Jokic.
Yeah, missing 4 out of 5 of their starters.
I mean, you know, again, they would have been a great contender for the West. You know, they would have been a team. I mean,
they still are.
Yeah, but I mean, they would have had a better. They were in a better position without, you know, but being without 5 of their regular starters. Right. This is kind of like a two collapsed teams. As to why did the Cavaliers collapse? What happened? Did they lose a bunch of players, or what exactly went wrong with them?
Their starters weren't living up to the hype. I mean, people thought that that Garland would have a crazy season, but then he was getting hurt. It was just health. It was just health.
Okay, so it was health issues for the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
And then of course for the Nuggets, it's just with Jokic, that was just misfortune.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it wasn't even an opposing player who stepped back on him. It was another Nugget, right, who basically stepped back on him, right, that caused the injury.
Yeah.
And other than that, the other players. Who are the other players that are out? Who are the 5?
Christian Brown.
Mm-hmm. And what's he out with? What's his injury?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay, who's next?
Christian Brown, I think was a knee injury.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming back pretty soon on their big road trip. They're going a total of 6,000 miles on that road trip.
Mm.
Jokic, of course, he's out. Gordon, yeah. Also, Valanciunas. He was supposed to be the backup center, but he got injured in before the game even started. So to start the game, the Cavaliers were leading the Nuggets 28-24. Denver was fighting in this game because they had Murray score 16 first quarter points. The rest of the team had 8 first quarter points. Then Murray never really cooled down. He got 12 points in the second quarter. And the halftime was close, 62-59. But the Cavaliers' free throw shooting was terrible. Evan Mobley was 0 for 5 from the free throw line. They really struggled from the free throw line in this entire game. 57.9%. Not really any crazy numbers for the Cavaliers in the first half. And then
did the Cavaliers lead throughout the entire, or was it like ding dong?
Yeah,
it was up and down.
Yeah.
Who won the first quarter for this game?
The Cavaliers.
And then the second quarter.
The Nuggets by
and then
1.
The third quarter.
Oh, well, I'm about to talk about that. Denver outscored them by 12 in this third quarter, and they were leading by 9, with 4 out of 5 of their starters out. It wasn't even their offense. It was just their defense. I mean, they never really turned over the ball. That's what kept them in this game. They only had 9 turnovers in this entire game. And coming into the fourth, I think they had 4 turnovers. Yeah, just 4 turnovers. They were also forcing turnovers. I mean, Cavaliers had a lot of turnovers in this game. So coming into the fourth quarter, the Cavaliers are in trouble, trailing by 9 on their home floor. All of their players are playing.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
And for some reason, Denver was not playing their best at all. They were held down to 11 fourth quarter points. That's crazy. I mean, they were locking up Murray. They made sure Murray would not get the ball. They forced the ball out of his hands by double teaming him. Mitchell had an off shooting night, but he still finished with 33 points. And Cleveland outscored them by 14 in this fourth quarter. The Cavaliers still almost lost to a team that had 4 out of 5 starters out. That's a pretty cheap win, in my opinion. The final score: Cavaliers get the W, 113-108.
Okay, let's go for our first commercial break, and we'll come back after this message from our sponsor.
The following segment is sponsored by JetPro Packers, Travel Life Essentials, where luxury meets utility. TSA Ready, brand name toiletries curated for the modern traveler. Available now on Amazon and JetProPackers.com. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel.
All right, so we're back from our break, and I want to say thanks to our sponsors, JetPro Packers. So next game is Atlanta Hawks versus the New York Knicks, and I see where somehow the Hawks seem to have pulled off a win against the Knicks. What's that? Like a 12? How many points is that? 11 points? 12 points? A 12-point win.
Yeah.
How did they do that? Who was leading?
Alexander Walker played not his best game. 45% shooting. He was 9 for 20. 23 points. But his free throw shooting was a little off. 2 of 4. Jalen Johnson gets yet another triple-double. He has been amazing in these last couple games. I highly doubt he's going to cool off, but he played big minutes, 38 minutes in the game. So the Knicks, of course, I mean, whenever they have a loss like that, something is a little bit off. So Ariel Hawkporty was the starting center. I'm not sure how, but I'm assuming that he's been the starting center. Brunson still had himself a pretty good game, 24 points, and he made 10 shots. But the Hawks, they're doing things without Trae Young. They need to trade him very soon before the trade deadline. Jalen Johnson got a triple-double. I think they might have to trade Zachary Ricochet because as a number 1 pick, he's not living up to that hype.
So you're saying they need to trade Trae Young?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Whenever
Hold on. That's what you're saying? They should trade this guy? I mean, that's crazy. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So they started 15-12, which is a solid record. And then they had a 6 or a 7 game losing streak when they got Trae Young back. He has no defense. His offense hasn't been all that great either. And they really need to trade this guy. So this Oneka I'm very bad at this name. Oneka Ayukangu. He had a pretty good game, shooting the ball pretty well. His field goals were 9 of 16 shooting, 50% from 3. He's been pretty good. I wouldn't give much credit to their bench, you know. Kristaps Porzingis, though, coming off the bench and only 4 points, that's crazy. Luke Kennard, not the best game. Yeah. I mean, the Knicks had an awful game playing at home. That's an impressive win. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because I'm thinking that New York crowd would have been all riled up. And do you think that maybe the Knicks might have underestimated?
They won the first game in the first meeting, but the Hawks had Trae Young. I guess that's why they lost against the Knicks that time. And they didn't have Trae, and they won by 12 in against one of the best home teams in the NBA. Yeah, that was a crazy game.
Okay, all right. And going a little bit now. This is kind of like a north-south rivalry here. We got the Bulls against the Orlando Magic. 121 to 114. The Bulls pulled this off. Who was the star on the Bulls team?
The Bulls team, their star, Buzelis, he had the play of possibly the play of the year. He posterized Jalen Suggs. I mean, this game was pretty close.
Any double doubles? Any triple doubles?
No, but there were I believe there are some double doubles. Yes, Jalen Smith had 11 points, 10 rebounds. Vucevic had 17 points, 10 rebounds. For the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. had 13 points, 10 rebounds. And that was their only double-double player. So, Mattis Buzelis, he played pretty well. I mean, he's having a good game for him. 21 points, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 6 of 14 shooting. I still don't get how the Magic lost this because they had Paulo Banchero, who he's trying to keep his shooting stuff going, but he shot terrible from the free throw line. He shot 3 of 7 from the free throw line. 31 points in the losing effort. Not really much to say. The Bulls are trying to are getting back to their winning ways. They're 17-17. They're gonna, if they win their next game, they'll have a winning record again. The Bulls improved their record, 17-17 with the win, and the Magic fall again, and now they're the 8th seed, 19-16. I mean, that was a great game, impressive game for the Bulls, of course.
Okay, and so now we go. Another what do you call south, north? Well, no, this is more like east west, right? Yeah. This was the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Charlotte Hornets, and wow, the Bucks pulled this off. 1 point. I see the Bucks in a 15-20 record, and the Hornets 11-23. So these two teams are not going to make the playoffs, are they?
No. The Bulls. No. I'm sorry. The Bucks. They're not good really anymore. I mean, they started the season pretty well, and then they had no Giannis, and then they kept losing.
Giannis has an injury, right?
Yeah.
What's his injury?
He had a calf injury.
Calf injury, okay.
I think it was like a calf strain.
This calf injury seems to be like all over the place. Everybody's having this calf injury. I mean, it could be
that was Valanciunas for the Denver Nuggets. That was his injury. He's going to be out for at least a month.
What do you think is causing this calf injury? Anybody have any ideas? Anybody saying anything about it?
No, I haven't seen any ESPN thing like that. So Giannis had the game winner. Con Knippel has been playing really well for a rookie. 26 points. He actually had like 16 points in like the first half, I think. I'm not sure. Probably did. LaMelo Ball, 7 assists with no turnovers. Giannis Antetokounmpo, of course. 30 points, 10 rebounds. Not sure, but no, he fell 5 assists short of a triple-double. Kevin Porter Jr. was the assist for the Giannis lob for the win. Con Kniffel, he needs to be on a better team. He deserves to be on a better team. Miles Bridges, 25 points. I'm not sure how PJ Hall is starting. LaMelo, only 12 points, season low. But he led the way in assist. Brandon Miller needs to shoot above 40%. Like,
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
The Bucks got the W. They improved their record to 15-20.
But this is still not a playoff team.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
All right.
They need to fight for a play-in spot if they want to have even a chance. The Hornets also need to, because they're in trouble. I mean, but they've played better, but they need to get even better. But they're probably going to get a top pick, and then this team will probably be very scary.
Okay. Next up, we have the Portland Trailblazers versus this New Orleans Pelicans.
Yeah.
Yeah, 122-109. And, well, we know the Pelicans aren't going anywhere with that 828 record. The Trailblazers, I would say, look like they are trying for that play-in. So, was this like an expected win for the Trailblazers?
Yes, because the Pelicans are one of the worst teams.
Mm-hmm.
They need to get another top pick. They got two really good players. They have Derek Queen, who's going to be in the all-rookie first team, definitely. Jeremiah Fears. This has nothing to do with his game, but he's one of the best rage baiters in the league. But I guess his trash talking did not end that well. Denny Advia for the Trailblazers. He plays at an all-NBA level, probably all-NBA second team. He's going to be an all-star this season. 34 points, 10 of 19 shooting. And he went to the line 7 times. He attempted 14. Zion had himself a good game, like usual, but it's always in the losing effort. 35 points on 15 of 26
it
shooting.
really sucks when a good player, gets drafted to a horrible team.
I mean,
And I guess that's to kind of level the playing field,
yeah.
But he just has to keep playing well because at some point they'll trade him or somehow he'll end up on a team that can get him either an NBA Cup or conference finals or
playoffs.
or the play, or the actual the final,
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Zion has only had 2 playoff appearances.
Mm-hmm.
He's still really early into his career, but he needs to be on a better team. He deserves it. But it's his health, really, mostly. That's his only weakness. Jordan Poole and Jeremiah Fears. Jeremiah Fears had 18 points, and Jordan Poole had 16, which is solid. Derek Queen was not playing in this game. He has a leg injury. He's just out. Herb Jones was also out, ankle, day-to-day. But Scoot Henderson, he was supposed to be the most improved player. Or like a 6-man of the year or something like that. He was supposed to win an award. But he's been out with the hamstring. And also, like what you said, the calf injury. Drew Holiday also has that.
Another calf injury.
Yeah. So
man, that calf injury is really, really getting the better of these guys. I mean, we got to watch out for this calf injury.
Yeah, Portland, they've been fighting with all these injuries. I mean, of course they won't have Damian Lillard for this season because of his Achilles. Yeah, they've been fighting for a play-in spot. I think they could be I think they're a play-in team, but they're not a playoff team yet. But they're making some success. They're going to have a better record than they did last year. in my opinion.
Well,
So,
here's
pull off the W.
here's to all those with the calf injury.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, so next we have the Phoenix Suns against the Sacramento Kings. Once again, we're talking about a real mismatch here because you're talking about the Phoenix Suns having a 2014 record
Yeah.
versus the Sacramento Kings with an 8-27 record. Definitely we see the Suns being a playoff team. The Kings, they're not going. They're not going anywhere. What's your thoughts?
Of course, this was going to be a blowout. No one was surprised about this at all. The Suns continue to be better. I mean, I think it was Kevin Durant. I think that might have been the problem. Because last year they missed the playoffs. They missed the play-in because of, I guess, Kevin Durant. I don't know. Now that they don't have Kevin Durant anymore, they have Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green, who's been out with his hamstring. But, Dylan Brooks, he's been very good. So Russell Westbrook, 17 points. He struggled this entire game.
What do you think? What do you think was happening there?
I mean, his shots are not falling. I mean, he got like 2 wide open 3-pointers, and he missed both of them. He was 1 of 3 from 3. He was 6 of 12 shooting, which is not bad, not terrible, but it's not good.
Okay.
He averages 42% from the field. The Suns, they had good players. Devin Booker, he's been really good this season. It was just health that was his weakness. He's a good scorer. No one realizes how good of a scorer Devin Booker is. Mark Williams was 1 rebound short of a double-double, but he had 15 points, 9 rebounds. Dylan Brooks, 18 points, not his best game, but it's really just his defense. Suns pulled off the W in a blowout game, 129-102.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a great game for them.
All right, and here we go. Golden State versus OKC. OKC pulled it off. Definitely a blowout. I would say 131-94.
Yeah.
The OKC is still the number 1 team in the West
in the NBA.
And in the NBA, and the Warriors, they're still a playoff team. 18-17.
It's a pretty solid record.
Yeah, it's not it's nothing compared to the 35 record that OKC is pushing out. That's OKC is doing almost 2 times better.
Yeah.
So hey, but we do know that with OKC, we know that the Suns. The Spurs.
Yeah, the kryptonite.
Yeah, that's their kryptonite. I mean, this is a team that. Have they been able to beat the Spurs at all?
Not this season. They've played each other 3 times and they lost all 3 of them.
Okay, all right. Well, let's not get away from this. So we're talking about OKC versus a much different championship team.
Yeah.
In Golden State.
Yeah.
We're talking about Steph being in his close to retirement.
Yeah.
Draymond just cannot stay out of trouble. And is it Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, he's not really.
I'm not quite sure what's happening with Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts?
So the Warriors, this wasn't fair to begin with, but they still, of course, lost. But like, the
Why do you say it wasn't fair?
the Warriors were missing their big three: Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, and Steph Curry. They call that the big three. I don't know why. I don't know why Draymond did not play. I mean, on here it just says that it just says rest. It just says rest.
Yeah,
I
I guess maybe the coach is tired of having to fight these battles with Draymond.
Oh, man.
You know, so I guess he's just resting him. Maybe he needs to do a little introspection, look into himself, and see. You know, I mean, the team is not doing really great, and his antics are just not helping. You know, with the whole team chemistry and. You know, instead of just playing ball, you know, he just keeps doing stuff that is just unnecessary, really unnecessary. It's almost like every night he plays, he wants a fight, you know, and is that some kind of frustration on his part?
Yes, very for the Warriors. I mean, but there are only like two, like very key injuries. Steph was out ankle, which is day to day, so don't know when he's gonna play. Jimmy Butler had an illness, and it's day to day, so we don't know when he's gonna play.
Okay.
Also, Jonathan Kuminga, was supposed to play. He had a back injury, day to day again. The Warriors were awful. No one stepped up at all. The person that led them in scoring was Al Horford with 13 points. That is ridiculous.
And this is our Al Horford who got traded from the Celtics.
Yeah.
Right? Right? Who after how many years with the Celtics he finally got a ring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's going to be his only ring, I guess.
Yeah. Al Horford, he's a guy from DR, right? Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Right.
So the Thunder had a not their best game. They could have won this game by a lot more if Jalen Williams scored more points.
Were they at some point, did they rest their starters and just put in the bench?
They rested their starters in like the fourth, I think. Like to start the fourth, I think.
Okay.
Luguentz Dort, gonna be an all defensive player.
Did we have any really great scoring coming off the OKC bench?
Not really, but Brandon Carlson. He had himself a pretty good game for him. 15 points and 11 rebounds. AJ Mitchell, probably one of the most improved players in the NBA. As a second round pick, he's been great. He's perfect for this Thunder team. So Cason Wallace only had 2 points in this game, but he had 2 steals. Everyone in this game was a plus for the Thunder. The worst was Youngblood, who had a 0, but that's not a minus. So, I mean, the Warriors, everyone was minus. The other way.
Effort was very weak on the side of the Warriors.
Shea is right behind Wilt Chamberlain for the highest streak of 20-point games. He had 30 points, 7 assists. I mean, yeah, the Thunder obliterated the Warriors. What was the score you said? 131-94? Yeah.
131-94,
yeah. Also, our final game.
Oh, this was I wouldn't say it was it wasn't that close. Lakers versus the Grizzlies. We're talking about Lakers winning this one, 128 to the Grizzlies, 121. Lakers definitely still a playoff team with their 21-11 record. And the Grizzlies are trying to see if they can get a play-in spot with their 15-19. Where was Ja Morant on this team?
Ja Morant actually played.
Uh-huh.
Ja Morant scored. He got 11 assists and 16 points, which is good.
What's his average?
His average is 19 points per game this
Okay.
season. That's his low, I think. So,
Okay.
Luka Doncic, of course, the MVP candidate, just a couple games away from being disqualified, but he still puts up really good numbers.
And you're saying he'll get disqualified because disqualified from MVP?
Yeah, if he misses like I don't know, like 5 more games.
Okay, because you have to have a minimum of
65
games to be considered.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it seems as if though SGA is on his way to his next MVP.
Yeah, this could be as easy as MVP.
Easiest MVP, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Lakers.
Did they have LeBron?
Yes, they did. I think so.
What was his input?
He had a great game, 31 points.
Okay.
Still got it. Yeah, they had a good. Their starters were good. Marcus Smart. 13 points. He's not really that offensive player. He's really just the defense.
Is Austin Reeves still
out? Austin Reeves is still out. His injury is a calf.
Another calf injury.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. And Rui Hachimura also has a calf injury. Wow.
Hachimura, that's the guy from Japan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ty Jerome, of course, he's still out. He has a calf injury as well. This calf injury, though.
Yeah. I think last season it was the Achilles. This season it seems to be the calf.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to really look into that. What's really going on with these calf injuries? How are you getting these calf injuries? Is it the way they're landing? Is it the way they're going up? Somebody needs to really analyze this and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Could it be maybe the shoe?
It could be anything.
Yeah, but we got to figure it out because at least we know that with the Achilles, it's because of them low. What you call those? They're not wearing high tops a lot anymore.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of movement in the ankle.
Yeah.
But as to why they're having all these calf injuries, it's not good.
Sure. So for the Lakers, Luka Doncic led them in scoring.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't really his shots. Like besides the free throw line, it wasn't really that good. He was 8 of 18 shooting, 34 points, and he attempted 20 free throws. He was getting to the line. He was drawing the fouls like how SGA does it. Jaren Jackson Jr. led the Grizzlies in scoring. He had an awful game for the free throw shooting. He was 1 of 5 from the free throw line. That is 20%. Ja Morant, 11 assists, which is really good for a Grizzlies player. Kendrick Coward, he's a great rookie. He's pretty solid, but he didn't really have the best game. Just 5 points, of course. He had more rebounds than his points. This game was pretty. It was close this entire game. But the Lakers, though, they had a 39-31 first quarter, which is a high-scoring game. Defense, they didn't really have. The Lakers still need a better defense. Their offense is still pretty well, but not the best. It needs to be a lot better. Yeah, that was the nightly recap of January 2nd. Yeah, that was really nice.
All right. So, what do we have today for Saturday? Today's the 3rd of January. What does it look like?
It is looking really nice. Well, for me, because so to start, we right now have the Timberwolves and Heat. We have the Hawks and Raptors. We have 76ers and the Knicks, two big rivals.
Okay.
That should be on national broadcast. Hornets and Bulls, Trailblazers and Spurs. Another rival, Rockets and Mavericks. The Jazz versus the Warriors. This should be an easy game for the Warriors, even if they don't have their big three.
Mm-hmm.
And possibly the biggest game of the night, Celtics and Clippers, who the Clippers are the hottest team in the league right now.
Right.
6-game winning streak.
Yeah, Kawhi is having a fabulous time. Let's see, would this be his, if he were to really play, would this be number 5? Would this be number 5 of his high scoring games?
I mean,
or number 4?
Probably number 4. Yeah,
number 4. Okay, because we do know, as he does have a pattern of playing 5 games,
really
and
well.
then I don't know, maybe he goes off to sleep. So let's see if he can break that streak, get through that and get to just stay hot. And who knows what will happen with the Clippers.
Yeah, the Clippers looking for their 7th straight win. Celtics trying to get their 3rd straight win. Hopefully Derek White doesn't have the same game that he did against Sacramento. 0 points in the first 3 quarters and 16 points in the 4th. Like, that's ridiculous. Yeah, that's the game that I would be watching. Celtics and Clippers. At Clippers. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I want to thank you, KaiHoops, for passing through, giving us our game, recap, and we'll see what happens on this Saturday, and see if your Celtics actually pull it off. I know you'll be rooting for them.
Yeah.
All right. And now we're gonna, want to say thanks again to our sponsors, Jet Pro Packers, and if you're traveling, you gotta have those TSA approved amounts to travel. All right, check out jetpropackers.com for those toiletries.